Hi guys, it's Miss Jamie from the Lehigh City Library, and today we have a fun art project. We are going to be painting with acrylic paints, and I'm going to show you how to blend it. So, can you tell where I'm longing to be? The beach. So, we're going to start with this fun sunset. And how to make it, we're going to put all of our paint down first, and then we'll blend it together. So, we'll start with our top. It's a little bit darker, so I have a blue. And I'm just gonna do some dots on it. And then purple, and our purple's a little bit dark, so I'm just gonna do just a teeny bit. Woo! Well, I'm gonna do a big glob, and then I'll push it around. And then pink. Why is pink the funnest color? I don't know. It just makes me so happy. Okay, well, obviously it does because I'm using 4 different shades of pink. You have to have one with sparkles. So you can really use any paint that you want. You can get acrylic paints from the store for like 50 cents. So this doesn't have to be very expensive. We're getting to the end of some of our paint. And then we need some yellows. There are some colors that I like having a little bit of dimension on, and so I like doing a darker shade and a little bit lighter to throw some shadows and some light in there. And our orange, and we're gonna have to take the lid off for this one. Okay, so now we're just gonna grab a dry paintbrush. We're gonna start down at the orange, because if you start at the purple and the blue, you're gonna pull all of that color down. So you're gonna start with your lighter colors, and we're gonna go orange first. And you're I should probably show you what it looks like before I really start. So you can see the globs on it. Okay, so you're just gonna take that brush, and you're going to work the paint into the paper. And then I take the colors and I go up and then down, kind of blending them all together. And it's okay if there's excess paint. You're gonna paint on a surface that, well, I hope you do, that's not gonna be hard to clean up. So, plastic tablecloths. The very top. I'm going to come back in. For the sake of time, I'm going to come back in with another dry brush and just go back through it. Just cleaning up some of that excess paint. And then I might do some strokes at the top, just leading up some so that it just pulls some of that color down into it. Okay, so, ta-da! That is how it will look. You're going to let it dry, and poof. Chill. I have a dry one right here. I'm gonna teach you how to make a palm leaf, a palm tree leaf. It's called a frond, F-R-O-N-D. Okay, so we're just gonna use some black. So, you can make palm trees, or you can just throw in some leaves, and we're just gonna throw in some leaves today. So I'm gonna come in with a little bit smaller brush. I don't know if you can see it, if I do that, possibly. And you're gonna put the stem, so you have the stem going, and you're gonna come in and just flick your hand up. And then I'll come back in as the paint has worn off some, because I want some darker streaks in it, but I also like them to be a little bit lighter as well. So just like that, you have a frond. Okay, and then you can fill it all the way full so that just a little bit is peeking out like you're looking through a palm tree, right? Because we want to go to the beach. There's also another thing that you can do if you want to do like a sand and an ocean thing, and I'll show you how to blend this one. Okay, so we'll start with our sand first, and I like to mix colors. But you can do just a straight brown. It's just what you prefer. That's the best thing about art, is that there's really not any rules. Just do what you want. Does that work? I think it works. There are also some great tutorials on YouTube and on Pinterest of different things to paint that you can do with acrylic painting. And also, if you haven't, I really suggest doing a Bob Ross tutorial because it is so fun. Okay, so I'm gonna blend my sand together. Hold on to your paper. Okay, we have our sand, but now it's time for the water. I like to start kind of darker and get lighter until we get to the waves. So I'm gonna come up in my corner with some darker blue. Come in with a medium. And then a lighter. All right, let's blend it. You might get to a point where maybe you didn't put down enough paint, and you can always go back in and add some more to it. The most important thing that, like with working with acrylic paint, is it does dry fast. So you have to work fast if you're gonna put it directly on your paper. If you're putting it on like a paper plate, you're gonna have a little bit more time to work with it. Okay, so we've got our sand, we've got our water. Now we're gonna come back in, and I have a clean paper plate, and I'm gonna do, I want some waves. So I'm gonna go with a darker blue, and my two darkers. But then I also want some light in there too. So we have a light blue, and then I'm also gonna throw in some white at the very end for contrast on the waves. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna stipple. That's what's gonna create that movement. Okay, so that's what it looks like at this point. We'll keep going. We'll go with our lighter blue. Come in here. Okay, and then our last one, our white. With the white, I'm a little bit more careful. All right, so you have a beach. The thing is, every time that I've made one of these paintings, it turns out different. So just know that it's not going to look the exact same, and that's okay, because that's what art is. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.